I just had to tell you about this. This is hysterical. I got an email yesterday. In fact, it came in while I was on the air. And the subject line was a password that I had commonly used maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And, you know, as all this stuff has been going on, I've been obviously changing the passwords that I use. But this was an old password that I recognized because I used it a lot. And dash my name. That was the subject field. I was like, well, that's interesting. And the email says, you know, blank is one of your passwords, and I will now cut to the chase. You do not know anything about me, whereas I know you very well, and you are most likely thinking, why are you getting this email, correct? I place malware on adult sites, videos, sex sites, and you know what? You visited this porn site to have fun, if you know what I mean. And when you got busy enjoying these videos, your browser started working as an RDP, remote desktop protocol, with a backdoor which provided me accessibility to your system and also your webcam controls. Immediately after that, the software program obtained all your contacts from your Messenger, Facebook, and email. Exactly what I have done, or have I done? It's simply your bad luck that I'm aware of your misadventures. Later, I give in more days than I probably should have investigating. See, clearly an English speaker did not write this, right? This is a Nigerian scam. I mean, this is just the classic Nigerian scam. That I probably should have investigating in your life and generating a double-screen videotape. First part plays the video you have been viewing, and second half shows the capture from your web camera. It's you doing naughty things. Honestly, I want to forget exactly about you and let you get on with your life, and I'm about to provide you 2 options that can make it happen. The option is to either ignore this email, bad for you and your family, or pay me $1,100 to end this matter for life. What should you do? Let's explore those 2 options in more detail. Alternative 1 is to ignore my message. Let me tell you what will happen if you choose this option. I will no doubt send out your video recording to all your contacts, including family members, colleagues, and many others. It will not protect you from the humiliation your family will need to feel when family and friends find out about your dirty video from me. Wise option is to send me $1,100. We will name it my confidentiality fee. Let's discuss what happens if you pick this choice. Your little secret will remain our secret. I'll keep my mouth silent. After you pay, I will let you move on with your daily life and family as though none of this ever occurred. We'll make the transfer by Bitcoins. If you don't know how to do this, simply search how to buy Bitcoins in Google search. And then he puts in his Bitcoin address and says it's case sensitive. Important, you have 1 day to make the payment. I have a special pixel within this email, and now I know that you have read this message. You must not tell nobody what you would be using the Bitcoin for, or they possibly will not give it to you. The task is to acquire Bitcoin can take a short time, so do not delay. If I do not get the Bitcoins, I will certainly send your video to all your, you know, and it goes on like that, right? So I forwarded this to Louise going, what? And she takes a paragraph out of it and plugs it into Google, and what popped up was this email from the Mirror, the British newspaper, from like 2 weeks ago. It's by Jeff Parsons. Phishing scams are something every internet user has to be aware of, but a current scam doing the rounds attempts to blackmail unsuspecting victims by claiming to already have their password and to have used it to install spying malware on their computer. And then, and then they quote from one of the scam emails. Well, I actually placed a malware on a port sign, and guess what? You visited this website to have fun. You know what I mean. In other words, it's word for word from the one I got, right? And it's a scam. What's happened is that at some point, one of the sites that I had, and it might have been, Macy's got a giant hack. I'm trying to think of where I might have used this password 5, 6, 7 years ago. There was another company, and I'm forgetting which company it is, that in 2018 acknowledged that in 2014 they got hacked, and all the hackers got was emails and passwords, but that's all they need, right? They send you to your email a copy of your password, and you go, oh my God, and then they make all these wild claims. Similarly, Sean, I mean, this is happening, there's all kinds of this stuff going on. Sean got this phone call, and this, by the way, there was just a big arrest 2 days ago on this IRS scam, and I'm guessing this is the same group. Sean got this phone call. Check this thing out.
We have been trying to reach you. This call is officially a final notice from IRS, Internal Revenue Service. The reason of this call is to inform you that the IRS is filing a lawsuit against you. To get more information about this case file, please call immediately on our department number 972
I'm not going to run the whole number out there. Just I don't want somebody to call it by accident. It's no doubt one that scammers are getting. But then it continues.
2998. Thank you. EXT you wish spoken here.
Okay, so that's the end of the. So Sean's getting that, right? And it's not the only one, right? You got several of these calls, yeah, and saying, you owe money. Another friend of ours got scammed by hooking up on a dating site with somebody who then, I need to go here and I need to go there, and I'm sorry we can't get together. And then suddenly I'm in Oman and I need money to get some of my cargo out of storage so that I can then send you even more money. So send me $1,000, please. Right? And there's just like all these scams going on. It's mind-boggling. So, apparently it's the perfect time for you. You got a scammer in chief in the White House, but I'm just curious if you have received any and you want to add to our list here. Louise found a list of email scams over on Wikipedia. There's the Primitiva Lottery International Promotions scam where they say you've won a lottery. There's the FBI email. The FBI Anti-Terrorist and Monetary Crimes Division is looking into your involvement in a crime. Give us your bank account number so that we can make sure everything's okay. There's the hitman scam where they say that a hitman has been hired by a close friend to kill you. I'm the hitman. Would you rather pay me more than your friend? The online dating scam. This usually starts at an online dating scam. This one, unlike the one I just shared with you, then it moves into an email chat room or social media site, and they talk people into sending them naked pictures. And then they actually post them on websites and ask for money to take them down. Maybe a very obscure website that only you and the poster are aware of, but oh my God, there's my picture on the website. And then they add, there have been no reports that indicate that the records are actually removed once the payment has been made. The romance scam, that's the one I told you about. Job scams. People seeking a job post a resume on an internet job site. The victim is invited to click on a link to apply for the job. Provides a high salary. It's customized to look like what was in their resume. If they click the apply for the job link, they're taken to an application form that asks for the normal information plus your social security number, your date of birth, the name of your bank account, and your name of your bank and your account number so that we can deposit your paycheck, direct deposit, etc. And then with that information, they empty your bank account. So all this stuff going on, and then in the midst of this, of course, the giant con job that's going on in the White House. So fascinating stuff. I mean, there's like four of us here, right, in this studio right now. There's me. There's Sean, running the audio board and producing the show. There's Nate running the video board and producing the show. There's Sheer in there answering the phone. We've got Nigel and Sue in the UK, and Louise is at home right now working on the show. But there's a bunch of us who work on the show. But of the four of us in this room, two of us have been the recipients of these scams. Three of us? Oh, Shira too? Sure. Oh, she got the IRS scam. So three of the four of us in the last 2 months have gotten these scams. So I just find this fascinating. So I wanted to put that out, and it's nice to sometimes take a little bit of a breather from Donald Trump, and see what you've got. But like I said, it's Anything Goes Friday, and so whatever you'd like to talk about is just fine with me.